Do you want to formally announce something right now?
Mind your fucking business! No!
Cheers. How are you feeling right now?
Scared.
Scared? Can I come in? This is the first time in doing this. This is day 3 for us where my heart is just, it's really choked up. My chest feels like it's tight and I can't actually take deep breaths into my belly, and I know it's because of the weight of what we're about to talk about. Liza, when we first spoke, I asked you, are there parts of you feel are misunderstood by the world? There is nothing that could have mentally prepared me for what you're about to share with us. You broke my fucking heart. You have survived the unimaginable, things no child or no human should ever have to endure. The weight of your trauma is severe, it's complex, and it's ongoing. You experienced a life of exploitation, silence, and survival. I'm saying this because I know we won't be able to touch on everything today. You survived so much suffering, and I need everyone here in this room and who's listening to understand we are sitting with a goddamn warrior. Thank you for trusting me to hold this space, to hold this container for your truth. Let's just take it slow. I want you to close your eyes right now and breathe into the space. Take yourself to day 1. Let's just take a few breaths here. Let's take a deep inhale and hold for 5. And exhale. I'm ready. All right. Oh, fuck. Can you take us to your origin story? Where were you born? What did home feel like for you in your earliest years?
My origin story? So I was born in Santa Clara, California, January 4th, 1998. And I was born to Jacqueline and John. My mom was 18 at the time and my dad was 22. And they both came from very different worlds, culturally, just literally physically. They grew up in 2 different countries. But the one thing that they had in common was they were so misguided. And so when I was born, these 2 kids, they were still children. They just, and I feel like I'm giving them excuses right now, and that's what I always do, but they literally didn't know what to do. They were working multiple jobs to make ends meet. My mom sadly had a really bad addiction to crystal meth. And my dad, he was a chemist, among many other things. And so they were kind of like this Bonnie and Clyde duo, not really thinking about the consequences for me. And soon after they got pregnant with my little brother, I was not even 1 yet. And then something along the way happened. My dad had a girlfriend and a baby with that girlfriend before my mom, and she had filed for a restraining order against him. My dad had visited them, and a big fight ensued, and eventually my dad got arrested. And because he had so many different cases filed against him, 1 was for making drugs, 2 was for carrying illegal firearms, and 3 was trespassing and not following the restraining order. My dad eventually got deported, and so my mom was left with just me and my brother, not really knowing what to do, not really having a plan. And her addiction got worse because she was even using while she was pregnant with my little brother. And so my little brother was born addicted to crystal meth. And yeah, that's kind of where it all started.
You don't have any memory of those years, do you?
I actually do. And I think it's kind of crazy because it comes to me in flashes. Like in very vulnerable moments, like like a sense will get triggered, and I can remember